What's up, Los Angeles? What's up, Nova? Here we go, guys. Welcome to the Last Man Standing Open workouts. Guys, Saturday, July 6th, live at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. Guys, tickets are still on sale right now at Ticketmaster. Guys, you can get inside that building for $25. Guys, you can get in the lower level on sale right now for $75. Go right now at Ticketmaster.com. If you can't get here on the West Coast, you can get the pay-per-view. Guys, you can go to fanmo.com/pay-per-view. It's right now on sale for $49.99. That's fanmo.com/pay-per-view. Also, you can get it on UFC Fight Pass pay-per-view and DAZN pay-per-view. But guys, right now, guys, we have open workouts. We got all the fighters from the show. We got 10 fighters. We got Nate Diaz in the building today. We got Jorge Gamebred Masvidal in the building today. Okay. But first of all, guys, we got one half of the co-main event. We got a two-time world champion. We got the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, to the ring right now. How you doing, my man? All right, before you get loose, Mr. Jacobs, before you get loose, a couple questions for you. All right, couple years off. Is this your run? Is this your final run to the history books into the Hall of Fame of boxing for you?
Definitely my last chapter. We got a few more fights in us left. Want to be able to make the Hall of Fame of boxing one day. Already two-time champ, so just a little bit more to accomplish, and we're on our way.
Absolutely. Guys, a lot of young bloods on this card. We got a great main event, but I think you, as in the co-main event versus Shane Mosley Jr., is being underlooked. I think this is a great co-main event, guys. Do you guys think you're being underlooked as the co-main event?
Well, I just hope that the fans tune in. It's going to be a good fight. Sometimes the ones you don't expect are the ones that's a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last thing, guys, the backpack building here at the Nova here in Los Angeles. Final word before you get loose. Final word for everyone here in L.A.
Hope to see everyone in attendance. Don't miss. Come fight night, the return of the Miracle Man. Is going to be a good show.
There we go, guys. The Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. All right, guys, this event Saturday night is presented by FanMio in association with Diaz's Real Fight, Inc. and Masvidal's Gamebred Boxing Promotion, and sponsored by Make America Great Again, Magma Token by Ithram Network, Happy Dad Hard Seltzer Board Jerky, and Pat's Extraordinary Tequila. Guys, our next fighter is going to be coming to the ring here in just shortly. All right, guys, the next fighter coming to the ring right now, undefeated 10-0, 4 KOs, son of the legendary Fernando Vargas. Let's get him up right now. Amando A.F.V. Vargas. All right, my man, 10-0. You're fighting a fighter, doesn't have an L on his own. How you gonna make that first L go against this opponent?
Well, he's a fat boy. He's running with his plastics at the hotel. We sharp, we ready to go. Only 2 pounds, 1 pound away from weight. We're disciplined over here. So we gonna get this bum out of here. And look, man, we wait till Saturday. You're gonna see me go 11-0. Let's go, baby. Team Vargas, let's go.
All right, one more quick one. 10-0, 4 KOs. Can we expect a stoppage this Saturday night in Anaheim, California?
Just come and see this massacre, because I've been working my ass off in camp, and you're gonna see this Saturday all the sacrifice, all the sparring, all the early mornings, late nights. You guys are gonna see this Saturday what the dynasty's about.
There we go, guys. Let's see him get loose. A.F.V. Vargas. All right, guys, we still got 8 more fighters coming to the square circle. Guys, make sure you get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Get that PPV at fanmio.com/PPV. Only $49.99. Keep the music going. All right, guys, before we get the next fighter in there, real quick, we just saw the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, in here. We got Daniel Jacobs fans in the house tonight? Okay. How about who he's fighting in the co-main event? How about Shane Mosley Jr.? Epic co-main event, guys. That's the co-main event. We got 5 fights on pay-per-view. Pay-per-view, $49.99, guys. Pay-per-view card, of course, on that main event. Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal. We got Devin Cushions versus Manuel Correa. Guys, we got Chris Avila versus Anthony Showtime Pettis is in the building right here. Okay. I can't hear you. All right, guys, we got a special treat for everyone right now. We have the president of FAMU who made all this happen. Huge show July 6th, Anaheim, California. Welcome right into the square circle right now. Got those nice men right there. Solomon Engel, everyone. My man, it's been a long time coming. A lot of contracts, a lot of back and forth, change of dates. How excited are you? Fireworks, July 6th, Honda Center, Anaheim, California.
Very excited. Yes, it was a lot of work. tickets are selling great. Pay-per-views are picking up. The fight's just a few days away, so a lot to still do.
Absolutely. Two best words in fight week. We're here. We're in LA. We're in the beautiful Nova right now. How does it feel? Like you said, we're 4 days away. A couple lost, little things to do, but we are here at fight week. You got to be feeling great right now, my man.
Totally, and I'm looking forward to the day after and the week after when I'm taking my family out to Hawaii.
Very cool. One last question for you. We all know it's on Famio. Pay-per-view, right? Famio.com/pay-per-view, $49.99. But not a lot of UFC Fight Pass. They don't just put their pay-per-view on the line for you. They've done it for you guys. It's on DAZN pay-per-view. This is such an easy access. The whole world should be buying this show on Saturday night. How'd you get that job done?
Well, look, we wanted to make sure it was accessible to everyone. We also wanted to make sure it was at a price point that everybody could afford. It's a big fight. It's a lot of interest in seeing these two guys come together in the ring. DAZN was interested. We have a great relationship with the UFC, so it all just made sense.
There we go, guys. Guys, the man who made all this happen, Solomon Engel, everyone. Pettis. Okay. Yeah, just that. All right, guys, we all remember that Showtime kick at WEC. We all remember the UFC lightweight champion. We all remember the Wheaties box. We remember karate combat. We all remember Roy Jones Jr. at Game Bred Boxing. Guys, Anthony Showtime Pettis. All right, first thing here for Anthony, my man. It's been like a year, Game Bred Boxing, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was lucky enough to be live in that building. You get a unanimous decision win against Roy Jones Jr., a living legend. My man, how have you evolved since that outing a year ago?
This man right here, bro, he been having me spar every day, putting in the work. We're coming for a knockout. When this fight got announced, I told y'all I'm knocking this guy out. He's getting knocked out.
I love it, I love it, I love it. My man, you're one of the best businessmen I've ever seen in any MMA and the combat sports space. You got your own organization. You got your own MMA. You're doing it all. I know you have a lot of respect for both men in that main event, Nate Diaz and Jorge Game Bred Masvidal. But let me ask you a business question. Will you have your business eyes on that main event for the winner, maybe, if you get the job done earlier in that night?
That's why I waited for this card. Chris Avila is not on my level, so I'm going to go show that this weekend, and we're coming for the next ones.
Okay. Last question for you, my man. Last question. Are we going to see any kind of Showtime antics this Saturday night, Anaheim, California?
You know, every time I fight, I put on the show, baby, so make sure y'all tune in this Saturday. It's Showtime. Let's go.
There we go, guys. LA, give him love. Anthony Showtime Pettis. All right, guys, our next fighter to the square circle, 13-0. That's pretty good. 10 knockouts. Putting Pensacola back on the map. Welcome to the square circle, Devin Cushions. All right, my man, a great poet, Drake, once said, we started from the bottom and we're here. We're here right now in Los Angeles, California. You're gonna be fighting Saturday on one of the biggest cards in boxing in all of 2024. How you feeling right now in this moment, Devin Cushions?
Man, I'm so blessed to be here. It's like a lifetime of work that's all been, for this moment right here. So I'm just ready for Saturday night, and I'm ready to put on a stellar performance, man.
All right, all right. What's the over-under on the jabs we're going to throw Saturday night, my man?
As many as he wants and as many as he needs.
All right, all right. Last one, my man, last one. There's been a lot of heat in this fight, the press conference, stuff backstage. How can you control your emotions and get the job done on Saturday and let all the bygones be bygones and get the professional job done?
Well, all the talking's done. Come Saturday night, he's, you know what I mean? It's business, so. Like I said, the talking's all done, and all that's going to be put to rest Saturday night, and I'm ready to come out victorious.
There we go, guys. One of the biggest prospects in all of boxing, Devin Cushions. A couple more for you, my man. You've been fighting a lot in the Panhandle and Pensacola, putting Pensacola back on the map, following, Roy Jones, maybe Jr.'s legacy and all that nature. But, maybe fighting in Milwaukee, Wisconsin last year, now fighting in Anaheim, California. Are you ready to blossom up? Are you ready to take that next step in your career and become one of the future's boxing superstars?
Yes, I am. This is my gateway to, where I want to go, where I'm headed. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is a lifetime of work put into, one opportunity that I need to seize. So, and that's what I'm here to do come Saturday night, July 6th.
I know it's all about you Saturday, I know, but there's a lot of other undefeated talent backstage, right? I know the main event, there's someone you've been working with. Is there someone else that you're looking at or something that's catching your eye Saturday night that these people should know about? They should order the pay-per-view. They should go to famio.com/PPV, get it for $49.99. They should get their butts together and watch the pay-per-view. Who else should they be checking out?
100% Saturday night, tune in, buy that pay-per-view. It's worth it, very well worth it. You got Daniel Jacobs on the card. He's I'm ready to see him fight again. It's been a minute. The Miracle Man. You got Mosley Jr. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. And I'm looking forward to Jorge and Nate. I am, and also my boy Anthony Pettis versus Chris Avila. You can't forget about that one. So it's bangers all up and down the card. I'm also looking forward to Amando Vargas and Sha Garcia. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. So I'm excited for the whole card, man.
Banger after banger after banger. Guys, Saturday night, July 6th. Fireworks on the 4th, fireworks on the 6th. Guys, undefeated prospect, Devin Cushions. All right, guys, we are 2-3 minutes away from one half of the main event coming to this square circle in a second. But guys, make sure get your tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. You can get in that building for only $25. You can get great seats for $75. Go to Ticketmaster.com. We're 2 minutes away from one half of the main event being here live here in Los Angeles, California. All right, here we go, guys. A future UFC Hall of Famer, the original BMF, the King of Miami, the 305. Please welcome Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, my man. I'll keep this short and sweet for you. I got 3 fast ones. When you signed this contract, has this fight got more personal than you thought it was going to do before you signed the contract? We got security in the building. We got brawls, a couple months ago. Did this fight get more personal than you thought it was going to get?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like him assaulting my coach over here. He's not a pro fighter, and he had 2 guys on him, so it doesn't sit well with me. But at the end of the day, I don't let the emotions or nothing bother me. I've been fighting for a minute, and if I was to let these fucking things push me this way or that way, then I probably wouldn't be where I was at. So at the end of the day, when I get in that ring, it's all business. I already beat the fucking shit out of him once. It's just gonna happen again.
All right.
Hey, I love y'all, man. I know y'all got to cheer for your boy, but I'm going to kill that dude. But y'all, hey, show up to the funeral, though.
That was my second one. We're in enemy territory. We got the 305. We got the Miami Dolphins hat on. Does that light a extra little fire on you? I know you don't need that. You're one of the veterans of the sport, one of the great legends of the sport, a living legend, Jorge. But does that give you a little bit, 1, 2, 3% motivation that you're fighting here in California?
Really, the home's always been my road my whole career. I've only fought in my city a couple times, once or twice. I've always fought elsewhere, from Russia to Asia to wherever the fuck, South America. So I've never given a fuck where I fight at. It's just, if it's here or it's in Saturn, I'm gonna show up and fight and piss motherfuckers off,
Last one for you, my man. Anaheim, California, July 6th. What can they expect?
Violence, and nothing but sweet fucking violence.
There we go, guys. The original BMF, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, guys, 5 fighters have been here to the square circle. We got 5 fighters left. We got 2 more minutes to one half of the co-main event is here live here in the square circle. All right, guys, here we go. That second half of the co-main event, 21-4 on a 4-fight win streak. Son of one of the legendary boxers, Sugar Shane Mosley. Please welcome Shane Mosley Jr. All right, guys, we're here with Shane Mosley Jr., my man. 4-fight win streak, like we said, but what does a win in the co-main event against a 2-time world champion, what does that do to your career going forward?
Every fight is the fight of your life, so this is the fight of my life. Let's go, baby.
I heard a couple interviews ago later last week, you said this is, you've been dreaming for moments like this. Right now, this isn't a dream, this is reality. This is the biggest moment of your career. How are you feeling living in this moment right now in 2024, the summer of July?
Man, I'm super excited. You don't get fights like this. Like you said, this is the only guy that could say that he's a 2-time middleweight champion on this card, right? And I get to fight him.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm happy, I'm excited. I get my opportunity. Let's go.
There we go. Last one for me, man. Great crowd out here in Los Angeles, California. What do you got to say to them? What do you got to say to him?
Hey, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting. Keep on supporting. We love you guys.
There we go, guys. Give some love. Shane Mosley Jr. All right, the next boxer to the ring, undefeated 7-0-1, has not tasted defeat. He is brother of the superstar Ryan Garcia. Please welcome Sha Garcia to the ring. All right, guys, we're here with Sha Garcia. My man, first and foremost, how you feel? Epic card. We got Masvidal, we got Diaz, we got a great card. How do you feel to be on this mega card July 6th, Anaheim, California?
I feel blessed. I feel ready to go. I'm extremely grateful for them allowing me on this card. It's a great opportunity, and I trained really hard to show out Saturday.
There we go. Hey, you're fighting Vargas. You're fighting a legendary boxing family. What would it mean to you to give him his first L? What would it mean for your bucket list?
I mean, I want to beat him, and that's it. I'm just going to beat him. It doesn't really mean nothing after because he's not anything, so, I mean, it's all good.
Okay. Last thing for you. Fight prediction, Saturday, July 6th, Anaheim, California. How does it go down?
It doesn't pass round 4.
Round 4. There we go, guys. Sha Garcia. All right, guys, let's welcome our next fighter to the ring. 13-1. Coming off back-to-back victories, residing out of Miami, Florida. Please welcome Manuel Correa. All right, Manuel, my man. Couple questions real quick. Seems like there's a lot of heat on your fight. You and Devin Cushions going back and forth, the press conference, backstage, all that. How are you going to feel Saturday night? How are you going to focus and just get the job done and get a victory?
Same as always, man. This will come with the territory. We ready.
Big card, July 6th. We got mega superstars on the card. How do you feel to be a part of a mega card here at Anaheim, California?
I'm truly grateful and honored.
Beautiful. Mega crowd out here in Los Angeles, California. They've been waiting all night. What do you want to say to the people, the great people here in Los Angeles?
They got the best fans out here, man. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all for coming out.
Here we go, guys. Show Manuel some love. Guys, we got 2 fighters left, and I was just told in my ear that Nate Diaz is finally in the building. I heard he was walking in I heard there was a huge fog that was following Nate Diaz. They don't know what it was, but a huge fog is following him. But Nate Diaz will be here in 10, 15 minutes. Guys, 2 fighters left. Thank you so much, Los Angeles. Guys, you can still get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Guys, make sure to get the pay-per-view fanmeo.payperview.com. Guys, go get your pay-per-view UFC Fight Pass and DAZN. Make sure $49.99. 2 fighters left. We'll be right back.
Nate says he has the best hands in the UFC. That's another reason why I wanted to fight him.
It's perhaps the most timeless question in all of combat sports. Are great fighters born, or are they made? How much will the countless hours of preparation matter once two combatants square off? On July 6th, in a can't-miss rematch for Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz, even after decades of building their legends, the answer may still be in front of them. Each other.
When we step into that ring, I'm gonna fucking knock you dead, brother.
I'm coming to finish, coming to kill, and that's the plan.
For the pride of Stockton, this is a shot at revenge. While for Gamebred, it's an opportunity to do what he does best.
The state of California is gonna press charges on me. I'm gonna murder this dude.
When it comes to fighting, the past never remains in the past. And soon, in an explosive grudge match, only one will emerge victorious. Born and raised in Miami, it was in these streets where Jorge Masvidal rose to fame alongside Kimbo Slice. Yet, it was in this apartment complex where it all began.
Me and my mom went through a lot here. She had a lot of good memories as well, a lot of bad memories. It was like a two-bedroom apartment. We'd have all the families staying in here at different points. Some had just came into America for whatever reason, coming and going, so it was a good time, man. That's where we used to take the showers when Hurricane Andrew came. You know when them palm trees are sideways? Because the kids always used to jump from the first floor right there, right onto them palm trees and slide down and shit, man. I bet they're still doing that, these motherfuckers, bro. We do. You ain't doing that. So I saw from an early age that you gotta get after it. You gotta grind. You want something, there's no excuse, especially in this country. You gotta just go out there and do it. My family, my close friends, my kids are blessed and they'll stay blessed, you know?
Over the course of his historic MMA career, Jorge Masvidal forged his legacy with 35 electrifying wins full of accomplishments that no fighter had ever pulled off.
The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Knockout win. Wow. One of the greatest knockouts you'll ever see. Oh my goodness. Nate Diaz.
Masvidal will now once again face Nate Diaz, his biggest rival, who earned his reputation as one of the biggest names in combat sports, with extraordinary combinations, world-class finishing instincts, and a refusal to quit. That led to 22 unforgettable victories. And true to his legend, it was Diaz who instigated the biggest challenge of his career by calling out Masvidal for the UFC's first ever BMF title.
With this belt, I want to defend it against Jorge Masvidal. Had a good last fight. Good last fight. There ain't no gangsters in this game anymore. There ain't nobody who does it right but me and him.
With a worldwide audience hell-bent for the fight, the UFC decided it was time to find out who was the true BMF.
Here we go.
And now, on July 6th, for the second time, these two legends will face off. And the unanswered questions that arose from one of the greatest fights in the history of combat sports will finally be answered.
Big shots. Big right from Nate Diaz. Boom. Huge elbow. Doing some damage here. Look at Nate. Round 4 of a possible 5 for this BMF title.
Doctor in to check on the cut of Nate Diaz.
Ultimately, it was a controversial stoppage by the ringside physician that resulted in the TKO victory for Masvidal.
The winner by TKO, and now the winner of the BMF belt, Jorge Gabriel Masvidal.
Nate Diaz will now have his chance for revenge, except this time in a new arena where he believes he has the edge. Boxing. Decades ago, Nate Diaz arose out of Stockton to become a one-of-a-kind fighter with world-class toughness and a can't-lose mentality.
I made the cut happen. I believe I did it myself. I'm like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker or he gonna get me. And that's what happened. The first thing I thought, I want a rematch. I feel like I'm a better boxer than even all the best boxers. I think I'm better than everybody.
Both inside and outside the gym, resilience and stamina have long been the keys to Diaz's success, a formula developed from an early age, relentlessly pushing himself day in and day out, with his close-knit team by his side. And for Diaz, as always, the bigger the stage, the better.
I'm here to win. There's nothing that I ain't seen and I ain't planned for. No one's gonna work as hard as me, no one's gonna fight as hard as me, no one's gonna train as hard as me. Coming to kill.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, maybe we should get
That's all. Nate hit me up the run when I was already 4 miles in a run. I'm like, fuck. I guess I'll go run another 6 miles with you guys.
Diaz's process relies on removing distractions, preferring to let those in his camp speak to the press and let his ability inside the ring speak for itself.
Nathan is family. Started balling together when we were like 9 going on 10 years old. Hitting motherfuckers, man. That's just what it is. Stockton was rough, but I think it's home for us. So I can't say anything bad about it because it made us who we are, and it made especially Nathan, you know, and he shows it, and he's very, very raw. He's just who he is. He ain't tripping.
Stockton's where I come from. It's where I live. It's where I'm gonna be forever. And if you can live where I live, you can live anywhere.
Over 500 miles away in the high desert of Las Vegas, in the early hours, Masvidal's training camp begins. With this fight taking place inside the ring, Masvidal knows he must fine-tune his training routine. Jorge's resurgence from the brink of retirement is driven by a thirst to cement his legacy.
I'm gonna make history. Nothing but violence and somebody leaving home in a stretcher. I know I'm better than I already proved the first time. I'm gonna show the world what all this hard work's been put forth, you know?
Taking his camp to Las Vegas allows Jorge to train at elevation to increase his endurance and get ready for anything that comes his way. Masvidal's head coach, Jorge Capetillo, doesn't rely on modern analytics to tell him the best way to run his camp. Instead, he opts for old school training, from scaling mountains to chopping wood.
You know, it's very important for us to run in this elevation
run here in Mount Charleston, which is almost 9,000 feet elevation, because he helps with the conditioning to open his lungs. And then we finish and we chop some wood. It's all about old school, baby. So the same way we chop in the wood, the same way we're gonna chop in him.
As well as the training ground for Masvidal. The fight capital of the world is also the first stop on a 4-city nationwide press tour to kick off the rematch the fans have long awaited. And those fans include one of the biggest names in the sport of boxing, Ryan Garcia.
Welcome on in. The Zouk nightclub here at the beautiful Resorts World Las Vegas is the setting for stop number 1 of the Baddest Tour, a combat sports rematch 5 years in the making.
I'm here to support my brother, and it's going to be a great event. Nate Diaz is obviously fighting. That's my boy. Shout out Nate Diaz, you know. He's going to fuck him up. No problem.
Jorge, directly after your victory, you said we are going to run it back. Why now? Why professional boxing?
Why now this rematch? Because I want to fight for the world title. Then here we are sometime later now in boxing, you know? So I can't wait to get in and fucking do my thing.
I'm gonna try to beat his ass the best I can in this shit, and then we'll go from there.
I don't think I know him a much better boxer, you know. I proved it the first time I dropped him with hands with an overhand right. And he got some shots in as well. But when you really break that footage down, there was one guy who was giving out all the damage and one guy who was taking all the damage.
I didn't like the comments Nate said afterwards. You know, we're both professional fighters, and he called me a coward. He said I shouldn't have took that belt, this and that. Man, take it up with the fucking referee, stop the fight. Take it with the doctor, stop the fight. I'm doing my fucking job, and that's to put as much hurt as I can on you.
Yeah, Jorge don't know what's going on. He talks a lot of shit online, out loud, and all this stuff, but when it comes face to face, he don't want to say no shit like that. Give a fuck what happened last time. We'll run it back in MMA too one day, but right now we're doing this, so it's a whole another situation.
"24 hours later, the rivalry officially rekindled. New Yorkers arrive early to witness the spectacle.
Team Nate, you the OG. You've been out here all day telling niggas. Oh, look at this.
Double fingers and a fully locked and
They're the new king of this motherfucker now, and it's right here, all right?
No help, he fought his way to the top. The real shit. Nate represents the 209. Jorge represents the what, 305? If you add those numbers together, you know what that equals? Nate Diaz kicking Jorge's ass.
Jorge, last April, you walked away from MMA. You retired. What is it about this rematch and this fighter across from you, Nate Diaz, that you said, yeah, I'll do that. I'm not done yet.
I've only signed up for one thing, to be as brutal as I can and set myself apart from the next man. So fuck everybody in this bitch.
There it is. I think everybody retiring out loud is a cap. They're all fucking full of shit. Be about it. Don't talk about it. Let's do it.
How difficult was that to be pulled from the fight, and how much has that motivated you throughout these 5 years?
So I knew the time would come. I still feel I'm the fucking BMF in this whole bitch.
While both legends may have known this fight was inevitable, during the lead-up, there was still the matter of whose name would come first.
If there's a fight before the fight, sometimes it can happen at the negotiation table when the details get worked out, when we figure out who's the A side and the B side. Nate, did you get what you asked for?
Yeah, I didn't ask for anything.
In my personal opinion, I feel like this dude's tried to delay it up and maybe didn't want to fight, you know? But we'll surely find out if he was playing mind games with this chicken-footed, pussy-footed shit that he's been doing, where he's, yes, no, yes, no.
We were talking to his manager, and they're like, well, if it ain't like this, he's not fighting. So I don't get it. If I won the last fight, why wouldn't my name be first, you know? But I don't really give a fuck, because at the end of the day, all I want to do is fight, and motherfuckers will be able to tell that.
If you were the baddest motherfucker, you do what you want.
Today we're in Miami, my hometown, born and raised here. A city truly built by immigrants. by minorities, for immigrants and minorities. So the city has shown me a lot since a kid, you know? I guess prepared me for the combat that was ahead of me, for the spotlights, for all the different avenues that I would have in life. I thank this city for getting me right, getting me ready.
Jorge, how would you describe this rivalry that you're in the midst of with Nate Diaz?
Like I said before, I got a lot of respect for Nate for what he's done in his career. Very similar upbringing, but that don't mean shit when we step into the cage or the boxing ring, whatever it is. I'm only trying to do one thing, and that's end the motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna be doing.
When Jorge spoke this week, Nate, about your first meeting, he said what he proved was that he was the superior athlete and the meaner of the two fighters. Do you have any response to that?
I agree, he's mean as fuck. I don't give a fuck though.
I think he might think I'm playing. I think Corey might, but I hope keep thinking I'm playing, because I'm never playing. I'm here to win, and that's what I'm coming to do, and that's what I always come with.
How does this fight end?
Well, I'm pretty known for throwing like some violent ass knees, and I can't do that in boxing. And I'm also known for like kicking pretty good, and I can't do that in boxing. So, you know, that being said, I love to throw the hands as well. I don't really see it as a challenge. I just see it more as, fuck, let's get to it, you know? It's not a challenge, it's something that I love to do. I love to compete in combat.
Hey, if the last fight would have continued and this was for land, this would be my city, Manega West Side. Fuck all y'all, what's up?
Perhaps a visit to Masvidal's hometown earns him an edge in the war of words. However, as the cross-country tour concludes on Nate's turf,
All right, guys, are we ready? All right, 2 fighters left. I think they're both from Stockton, California, right? the first fighter to the square circle. 17 pro MMA fights, 5-1 as a professional boxer. Coming fighting out of Stockton, California, Chris Avila to the square circle.
What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Feel good?
All right, Chris, my man. MMA fighter crossing over to boxing. But my man, you got 5 wins in a row on the boxing side, more wins than Anthony Pettis, more wins than Nate Diaz even boxing, more wins than Jorge Masvidal boxing. Do you think you're being overlooked on this fight card coming Saturday?
Yeah, I feel a little overlooked, but it's all good. Saturday, I'm going to come out and I plan on beating this fool's ass and show everybody what's up, and I get down in boxing.
How good does it feel to be fighting on a humongous card here in California?
It's good. It's home. So NorCal, SoCal. Now it feels good to be in LA. So yeah, I'm looking to go back and get the job done on Saturday. Go home as a winner. Stay here. Do it. Yeah, fuck Pettis up.
Last thing for you, Chris. Final statement. Anthony Showtime Pettis, MMA legend. What's your final statement to him right here, right now in Los Angeles?
Yeah, no, he did good. He's got a lot of credentials, and he's an ex-champion, but we're boxing, and this isn't MMA, so I'm going to get the job done in here on Saturday night, and I'm going to go home with some credentials from him, so that's the plan.
There we go, guys. LA, show him love. Show Chris Avila. right, guys, 2 minutes away from one half of the main event. 2 minutes away from one of the biggest stars in all of combat sports. We are 2 minutes away from Nate Diaz.
Good?
All right, guys, here we go. The time has come. One of the biggest stars in all of combat sports. Fighting out of California, fighting out of Stockton, California. Defeated Conor McGregor. Fought Jake Paul last year, and now he's main evented versus Jorge Masvidal. Please welcome Nate Diaz. All right, guys, here we go. The living legend, Nate Diaz. My main man. First and foremost, there's a lot of security around the ring. Where there's a brawl in the last press conference. My man, is it going to be a good fight week? Can we wait to the action for Saturday in Anaheim?
Yes, sir. That's the plan. I'm here for the fight. Nothing else.
My man, we all know your love for boxing. It's been well documented. Can we ever dream that you would be on a big mega poster for one of the biggest boxing events of the year? Did you ever dream that you would be main eventing a boxing card one day?
Yeah, I already knew a long time ago. Come on.
The body work is good. The body work is good, Nate. What's your final words for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal?
Nothing. Like I always say, we're here to kill or be killed, and he's been boxing and fighting a long time and done a lot of impressive shit, a lot of good stuff. He killed Ben Askren, and I thought that was the best thing he could have ever done. And I got a lot on my plate, but that motherfucker does too, so we're going to get it on Saturday.
Last thing for me, this crowd's been here all night. Los Angeles been standing up for you. We're fighting here in California. What do you want to say to this great crowd? What do you want to say to Anaheim on Saturday?
Hey, shout out to everybody for the love and always supporting. And we're here to get it done. So thanks for coming. Yes, sir.
Here we go, guys. living legend, Nate Diaz. All right, guys, have a good night. Get home safe. Saturday night, Anaheim, California. Do not miss the show. Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal. Thank you so much. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Get the pay-per-view. Fanmio.com/pay-per-view. $49.99. Don't miss it. Let's go.